Yeah, Latoya, it was 2015 when a woman drove her car up onto the sidewalk on Las Vegas Boulevard, and as a result, thousands of these bollards like you see right here were added. But I can tell you that security in Las Vegas is constantly being evaluated.
Ophelia, are they still blowing out there?
No, the breezes have calmed down for me. Just kidding. It is a little bit quieter in the center of town, and those winds are getting out of here, just lingering down the Colorado River Valley until tomorrow afternoon. But up next is the cold part of this weather maker.
Yeah, Latoya, 54-year-old Jaime Mendoza was shot in the hip. Now, he had been wanted for a sexual assault and kidnapping earlier in the evening on Friday before that police incident occurred. Here's just part of what the police body cam video recorded.
What do you love about Red Rock?
Oh, look.
Exploring Red Rock Canyon with Terry Janison.
Good morning.
Greeting hikers, taking in the natural beauty, and watching rock climbers.
I would not be doing that.
The Friends of Red Rock Canyon executive director likes to stay on the trails, but she and volunteers with the nonprofit notice a new nuisance over the last year. Dog waste, not only in bags, but left along the designated paths.
You can just start walking, and it's really everywhere. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason as to the location.
A growing problem with big consequences to the ecosystem.
So one thing people don't think about is the soils here, the cryptobiotic soils. They do damage to that because there's things inside dog waste that the land and the animals and the plants have not adapted to because they're not native to this area.
The dry climate also making the waste difficult to disintegrate. And that's not the only issue here, according to John Aslan with the Bureau of Land Management.
An orange peel is not native here, so the things that it puts into the soil or animals will come along and eat it, and that's not something that's nutritious for them, and it causes damage.
Aslan and Janison stress everyone needs to leave no trace. If you pack it in, pack it out.
We don't bring anything with us.
Some hikers following the motto. It's on trailhead signs for all to see, so everyone can preserve this land for future generations.
I think the best part about Red Rock is that it is our public lands.
You can cruise down the Las Vegas Strip and look at everything, and then all of a sudden you come up here and they're skiing. It's a different world.
A record-breaking season at Lee Canyon by all accounts.
Today when we go home, it's probably going to be 90 degrees, but I went snowboarding today.
266 inches of snow, the most ever recorded.
Next year I'm going definitely full season pass, no blackout dates. I was like,
Every day.
yeah, every day.
May 14th, the latest it's ever stayed open.
If you can extend the ski season, go for it.
And over 100,000 skier visits.
This is my first season up here, and I didn't expect anything less. It's awesome up here, the vibes are good.
Nestled amidst the spring mountains, where temperatures are always cooler than the desert.
Our previous record was May 8th, so we did want to beat that.
The record's also bringing some growing pains, with plenty of traffic and delays this year as Lee Canyon becomes more popular.
So that meant, a lot of tough hours for some departments, snow removal, snow mitigation, we all had to come together as a team.
Being able to ski or snowboard in mid-May in southern Nevada is unusual. Not that these people behind me mind at all, but is this wet winter something we can expect again, or was it a diamond in the rough?
If you're a cold weather person, you should enjoy them when they show up because they're likely to be less frequent in the winter.
She says there was no single controlling factor for all the snowfall this year, but she does caution this great winter does not signal the end of future drought or dry seasons.
I'm never going to look good news like the unexpected increase in Lake Mead levels. I'm never going to look that in the mouth. That's great. But we are in a dry state.
Regardless, now under new ownership, Lee Canyon looking to expand its summer mountain biking and winter terrain.
We'll be here year-round, to escape the heat once it gets too hot in the summertime, and stay tuned for great things to come at Lee Canyon.
In Lee Canyon, I'm Brett Force reporting, News 3.
Well, Marie, right now, Nevada ranks one of the highest and 5th in the nation for the highest HIV new diagnoses in the nation. And the center says they want to get as many people in this building as possible to make sure that they are getting tested and treated to reach a federal goal.
The doctor said, and yours was positive, any questions? And when I just kind of looked at him and said, no, he said, well, you have about 18 months to live. Have a nice day.
Memories of an HIV diagnosis Chris Reynolds received nearly 40 years ago. Since then, the number of positive HIV results is growing, with Nevada reaching the top of the list.
It's not a bad thing that we are seeing more diagnosis, because that means we are testing more people. And that's one of the things that we're trying to do here at the center.
Leanna Ramirez, Chief Clinical Officer at the center, says they test more than 700 people a month for HIV. Over 500 of them have tested positive within the last year.
One of the alarming statistics is that about 25% of those people were actually late stage HIV. So they actually came in with an AIDS diagnosis.
Nevada received federal funding for education, testing, and outreach to reach the 90-90-90 goal by 2030. 90% of the population tested, knowing their status and in care.
Do I think that's a realistic goal? I don't, because people are going to do what they're going to do. And people still have that mentality, especially our young people, that happens to someone else. It's not going to happen to me.
Experts say changing the stigma and education is the only way to reduce infection rates.
And we're still not offering that service to people of all races, all kinds, all colors, right? It's not a silo specific to anyone. We need to make sure that we do continue to educate people, continue to offer these services.
So less people have this life-changing diagnosis.
I've lost a ton of people, their friends, and some of them I watched them pass. Some of them I would see them and they would be all happy, and then I wouldn't see them for a couple of weeks, and then they were just gone.
The center says they do provide testing and preventative options like PrEP and PEP for emergency preventative care. Live at the center, Kalia Patterson, News 3.
Life-saving resources, Kalia.
I'm inside Wild Muse, inside Area 15, where I'm trying to find some accessories for one of the 6 themed masquerade balls tonight inside Area 15. The party is already started, and this is the place to find all of those fashionable finds. Maybe you want a cloak, or possibly some sparkly pants to add to your attire. This is the place to come. Now, of course, I need to find a mask because I've got a little bit of bling, but I am clearly not dressed for the party tonight. So I am here with Alex. Alex, thank you so much for joining us. We have a few masks right here. What are some ways people can accessorize their outfits when they're coming in to party?
So we have a lot of like necklaces, earrings, a lot of like body jewelry, as well as bags. You know, we got you guys covered. I could show you here. We have like these masquerades.
Ooh, and that'd be perfect for the Venetian ball. What do you think? Is this a possible option?
Oh, absolutely. I love that on you.
I'm already feeling like I'm back in Venice.
Yes, we also have this here.
Ooh, that looks perfect for the mirror ball.
Oh, yes. And then we also have like a lot of earrings, you know, a lot of necklaces right on this side. We also have like these fancy coats.
This reminds me of a Disney princess, Elsa, from the movie Frozen.
Yes.
So how late will the store stay open tonight for anyone who may want to add to any of their festive attire?
So tonight we're going to be open until 2 a.m. The retail section is going to be open until 2 a.m. So you guys will be able to, you know, get last minute like stuff, like necklaces, bags, makeup.
And this is perfect for anyone who may be a little chilly while ringing in the new year. You can definitely warm up with this.
Oh, yes.
But of course, I need to find a mask if I'm going to be participating in the masquerade.
Oh, yeah.
So
here.
Possibly this, perfect to wear, and then
amazing.
Take off for a fresh new start going into 2025. Of course, we will be here all night showing you all the fun and excitement, but for right now, we'll send it back to you guys.